What's the side eye for? Okay. Looking a little
Wow.
rough around the edges.
It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Aw. Yeah, it's not a bad looking
Everywhere
place
I
at all. It
look,
just needs a fresh coat of
I
paint.
just see her.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
Yikes.
After you.
Well, hold on, woman. I'm gonna explore.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
Hey, it's locked, all right. What was she doing out here that night? Come on, man. Stop thinking about that. She did not like us using her tools.
She was.
Well, at least the tools are still here. That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
She did not like us using her tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or she thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up
What?
her precious plants.
And we would have, so...
I mean,
Homemade cleaning products may
Where's
be
the
better for the
lie?
planet, but they do not have the same shelf life.
Ugh. Add it to the shopping list.
I like how she followed me over here. What are these?
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah, we should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
What? They're pretty cool, though.
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew when we were lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
Yeah, they're like the see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil type of thing.
Go out there?
No, you're right.
What, am I not allowed to go out there? Yeah, let's go out here now.
Dude, it's a little early to try to cross the lake. I know it looks totally frozen, but there are probably thin patches.
Hey, the danger's part of the fun.
Let's not press your luck on your first day back.
I wonder if there are still fish in the lake.
Uncle Eddie taught us to fish here.
You still fish?
Nope. You?
Every Sunday morning. Once I could leave Fireweed, of course.
Alone?
Totally. At first, it kind of made me crazy. And then I started to really like it. It was relaxing.
Really?
Yeah, you know, the lake, the water, the sky, me, just a speck in the middle of it all.
A speck with a spliff?
Always. No beavers.
Too bad. A picture of him would have helped with the sale.
Yeah, city people love cute furry animals.
Teeming with wildlife, but not the kind that eats the insulation.
Situated comfortably in the ass of the world, solicitors will never come knocking.
In fact, no one will ever come at all.
Yep,
Yep.
we should do this for a living.
Yes. Yes, we should. Hey, let's go see if our
Wait, what about...
beavers! Hello? Where are you?
Even the beavers moved on. Even the beavers moved on.
Oh, I guess I can't go over there. Hold on, let me see this. Fishing's great as long as it isn't Stardew Valley fishing. That is true. No beavers and no beavers either. I would certainly hope there wouldn't be any beavers.
At least we don't have any use for this right now.
Luckily. Remember the snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had us digging for hours.
I remember she made it a game at least.
That's right. We made tunnels to escape the ice troll.
Gotta hand it to her. She could make us do anything if she turned it into a goblin tail. Doesn't seem like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
Okay, what is this?
Hey, you remember that?
Come on, Tyler. It's freezing out here.
You're right. Sorry. Let's head inside.
What if I don't want to? What if I just want to keep wandering outside? I see a back deck.
At least we don't seem to have any squat.
This will shock you, but it's locked.
This will shock you, but most people try the front door first.
What about this one? Locked?
It's locked.
Seriously? Why haven't you checked the front door?
Because true adventurers never walk a straight line.
Of course. Yeah, why would I do that first? Why make sense?
Did you smoke something before you left Fireweed? The door's right there. After you.
You gotta be mean about it.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes. Maybe someone changed the lock.
Who would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Yeah.
You tried
We
the
find
other,
another way
other
in.
front door?
I
Oh
never
yeah,
knew
and
a
on the
locked door that could keep
other
the crafty
front
goblins
door as
out.
well.
Yeah, we had a million ways in and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
The crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No, no idea. You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver. I think I saw one back in the shed.
Let's go
Yes.
check.
Time to go break into the shed, huh?
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, okay. Should be something in here that'll work. I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
We'll see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever. You're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
It's weird, but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
I'm feeling something again. Near the barn.
Oh, that reminds me.
Me too.
I don't know why this reminded me, but that reminded me I need to do something on my phone real quick. Right, there we go.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog.
I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay. Guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
So this is the treasure room?
Guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog.
Can I take a guess with the one
So,
with the...
Which one of you is hiding the key? Hmm?
I'm gonna take a guess it's gonna be the one with the mouth covered.
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry. Nice job keeping a secret, buddy.
Okay, so can I unlock this guy then? Or would that be the big shed? Barn thing. What is that?
Huh. Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
Let's see, is there anything else here?
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Oh, wait, I
Well,
gotta go this
better
way.
alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
Alright, so we gotta unscrew these. He's only left like 2 in already, but alright.
You sure you want to go in there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now?
What's the worst that could happen?
Everything okay down there? Tyler?
I'm scared of shit. I knew it.
It's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Alright. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay.
That would be
See you
me.
at the front door in a few minutes.
Let's see, is there anything noteworthy under here?
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch. Dragons, straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think.
You were right. Nothing here.
Of course I was.
Well, we're still gonna take some of this stuff that's down here. A new collectible? Heck yeah.
I would have taken the gold.
Not even in your dreams. And left again after the goblins.
Yeah.
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
Oh, never mind then, in that case. Look and see what's over here.
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
Oddly good shape for being left under the house. We are the crafty goblins. Yes, we are. Goblin Den treasure room. Is that what this is? Oh, yep, obviously it's this one.
Wait. That was our treasure? It's just trash.
We could make treasure out of anything. Our imaginations were that powerful.
Yeah, Tyler.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure.
It's kind of great. Thunder spell?
I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure.
Very nice.
Past the treasure.
Straight ahead.
You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
Wait, hold on. What does this one say?
The Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Marianne's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Mad Hunter, huh? You gonna bump your head this time, Tyler? Or is that not the way to go? Because they said straight ahead, right? Past the treasure room? Straight ahead?
Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Came this way, past the treasure room. Yeah, they said straight ahead. So... where to? Where at? Hey, Darth! Thank you for the resub. How's it going? Oh, there it is. You do live. How's it going? It's been a while. It goes from physical work and stuff. Same. So much same. Is that wallpaper?
Tyler, are you in there? Tyler!
Coming!
Are you okay?
Olive, good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
I'm just sitting here waiting
coming
for the 5th
in or what?
edition KRPG to get
Just
finished and mailed out.
working
Oh, that's
up to it.
cool. We'll be waiting until September. That's still not too long though. Was it a Kickstarter or something, or is it just? Are you just waiting for it to come out so you can buy it?
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
It's kickstarted. Sweet.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
Okay. Seems legit.
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Mary Ann thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
What's this? Oh god, and if someone hasn't cleaned that out, good lord. That would be awful in its own
This
right.
place needs some serious cleaning. Or an exorcist.
Mary Ann's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
I pledged 100 early bird tier, got all 3 books as PDF and physical copies and a screen. Oh, that's awesome.
She pinched every penny.
Hey mom, we are sorry the base got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. Very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Aww. think Bodyguard
What are you
also pledged
reading?
for it. Did he really?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
I always loved when she came over. She brought food and toys.
You might not be quite so excited to see her now.
Why do you say that?
Her worldview is narrow, even by Delos Crossing standards.
Anything else over here? No.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne. She took so many pictures.
Yeah, like she had to document every second of our lives.
You can keep some of them, if you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Many Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
Nice. How did I know he was interested in it? Yeah, I definitely will have to ask, because if he mentioned it, I don't remember him mentioning it.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Damn.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here. With big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
That was the one time we were ever quiet. We knew she needed the sleep.
We all needed her to sleep.
See, what else is there?
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store,
It's kind of
right?
cute.
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
They're kind of cute.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that, or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Rough.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of,
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Let's see. What's up here?
what was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Yeah, I don't know what the insinuation there is, but
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
Good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
it's kind of
I
gross.
tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
I mean, she's not wrong.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me?
Is there anything
Tried
else
to
about
bury this dress in the
No.
backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
It's kind of hysterical. Sounds like something I probably would have been doing if I had a sibling. Or a sibling when I just sounds like there were some issues with Marianne. Just a few. Just a couple of note.
Where'd you come from?
What is it? A Tale of Two Swords?
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Plotting world domination. Alright.
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, it's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
Yeah, this would be a hard one.
No, this feels like home.
Or bury your clothing. Oh, all the time, obviously. Like, all my outfits buried. Backyard.
How you feeling about being back?
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
I'm honestly not sure how I feel yet. I'm just trying to think of it as an empty house.
Yeah. An empty house full of actual ghosts.
Hopefully they're friendly ghosts.
Let me go around this room. Okay, dress with the horde print. Those pants that went else thought where any of us were born. Oh, those are gone. Those
Hey,
are long gone.
the postcard we sent
We don't
ourselves from
talk about
Juno.
those.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
That's sad. What? Ooh, what's it say? Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future, anyway? Juno was super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were lots of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water. Stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me. A&O. Allison and Ollie Ronan. I mean, it's kind of cute in its own sort of way, though.
Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
The hell is that? Is that a branch?
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Ksh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
This is scary in Sid's workshop in Toy Story. It kinda is.
Look what I found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
Frog earns the right to speak. Let's see. Read. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking. Everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, and thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night. She was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman, dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods, as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the Mad Hunter was on her trail. This is not our business, they said, and we had better look away. The Mad Hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. Yep, this just got creepy. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea where she was heading, as the hunter grew ever closer, dogged in his pursuit. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking, for off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached a big frog in a small pond. The frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog. And the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The Mad Hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down. "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all this fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mouth carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. "The Mad Hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here." And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she earned the right to speak. Interesting. Like, I'm sure I'll read through all these, but I'm not gonna read through every one of them
Where
right
is
now.
it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
It's rough.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought
Could
sports
still
were
happen.
too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
Oh, what is that?
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Is that so? Alright, so this is her room.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it. right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Eh.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Didn't I read the story? You know. Okay, so Book of Goblins. The princess's party, she said? Well, might as well read it. Okay, once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy, because it was the 1 year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and far-sighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, and then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. Ew. There was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. Princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies, we have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. Princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. The princess, someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and I always see the right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess, someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside, there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled. Certainly, fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me, and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the gifts, the party, and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay, so I assume I need to know something from these two, maybe. I assume... Okay, so the frog got her to the house. Well, let's read the other two, because maybe they give us some more answers. Once upon a time, in the ancient deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he'd got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating a salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood that the wolves need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off in the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down on all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. You can come down, he said. How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself? Asked the princess. I suppose this is a fair question, admitted the old bear, but I promise I won't eat you. The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. Thank you. Of course, he said. Can I walk with you back to your home? Of course, said the princess, and so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest, back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from there, a fresh-caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much more suitable den and catch fish for her and protect her from wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur and pick berries without smushing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach, and with how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day, the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. I'm sorry, said the princess. You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear. I'm a princess. It would never work. The old bear was crushed. Can we still be friends, he asked. We will always be friends, said the princess. But I will never marry you. The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year, he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that. And then finally the princess said, Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need. That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. But the boy never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. And that is how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. Okay. So... the frog, the bear... the pelican, the bear, the frog, and the muskrat. Okay, so which one has to do with the pelican? Oh, I don't know. Wait, shit. Is there anything in this one? This one's the beaver, which doesn't help. Okay, hold on. Pelican, attentive, moose, stalwart and far-sighted. Old bear was there with its claws so sharp, as well as a big frog prattling away. Was a torch when lit revealed the truth. Maybe frog, bear, and pelican, maybe? Yeah, I'm kind of confused too.
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Where did I go? We're gonna solve this puzzle, damn it.
Alright, one more try.
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Yeah, I can try again.
Okay, so the torch, the sword, and the money. I feel like they had something to this, but like which I did. I read this one. Let me see. I'm trying to think who. Maybe Moose? I don't know. I feel like the old bear has to be the sword. I feel like that makes the most sense. The sword for the bear. But who would the torch be? Maybe Moose?
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
I get this, damn it.
I can try again.
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can try again.
Like, I'll be mad if the middle one isn't the bear. Because that's the one that makes the most fucking sense. Buffet of seafood the Falcon is served. Okay, so is the assumption the muskrat wouldn't be any of them because he doesn't do anything? Yeah, what in the world? Okay, so